Gotta wet this slab down a little bit here in order to make it a little bit more pliable while we're doing this. I let all this firm up over the night from yesterday when I cut the slabs and stuff like that. So now what I want to be able to do is I want to be able to mount this in the middle here, because I want the seam to go underneath where the stand is going to be. So I'm just going to mark this like so. And then mark it in here like that. And then I'll take care of this here. So I'm just going to cut this out. All right, I'm going to cut it like so. Just use my needle and just carve it out like so. And then I will score around the edge. Just scoring it a little bit. This will help it bond. When you add a little bit of slip and water, it'll bond better. And so I'll do the same to the bottom here. Just score and slip the neck. Let's take a bit of slip out of the bucket here. Go around like so. Go around like so. Just attach that there. Press it down. I'm going to use my knife just to smooth it down. Let's use that knife. Smooth it nice. Let's clean that up. Take my sponge, get a bit of water. There we go. Easy peasy. All right. Add a bit more water onto this. Just get it nice and soft. Just like that. Now I'm just going to spin this board around. Like this. And I need my needle tool. I gotta score the rim of this here. Gotta score it all the way around. You can get special tools to do this, it makes it a little bit easier. I just use my needle tool. I'm kind of a minimalist. I like things I like about hand building is that it's really accessible, right? Like you can get in it for next to nothing. Like most of the time I use a needle tool, a sponge, and a wooden knife. I make slabs with a rolling pin, a couple pieces of canvas, and a couple yardsticks to keep thickness, and a bit of elbow grease in my hands, like pinch pots and all that stuff. Like this is really accessible, really easy to make. I know that lots of folks have, they think that getting into ceramics is expensive because they got to go buy a wheel and a kiln and all that stuff. But honestly, I make all of my wheel throwing work is on is on a used Lockerbie kick wheel I picked off OfferUp for 300 bucks. And then I got an old Crest kiln. It's a cone sitter. I picked it up for 200 bucks. I had to change the plug on it and put a new 220. My entire studio was set up for 500 bucks or so. In fact, I think I've spent more money building a kiln myself that was supposed to cost $100 and be done in an afternoon. And it was nowhere near that. Now I'm up to, I think, $500 and it's still not done. It's been almost a year. So, okay, this is here. Now I need to put this on its side. I'm gonna put it this side here. I need to score this edge. Just scoring the edge. Building with slabs isn't hard. Just kind of measure things out, assemble it like a model. You used to make models or when you're a kid, or woodworking in shop when you're in high school. This is all kind of the same skills. Just measure and assemble. So you can make some really nice things out of slabs, and you don't need to worry about centering it. Because you don't have to center it. And I think that I've seen lots of poorly centered pottery online a few times. Makes you kind of wonder why you're filming it. But not judging. Kind of I am. Not really though. I think one of the nice things about looking at Instagram and stuff like that is it's always full of inspiration. I saw these Pilgrim bottles being made by some dude, and they looked kind of interesting, so I thought I'd just kind of make one, see where it goes. So far, I mean, it's not very complex. Instead of making square panels, you make a circle one. Now I'm just going to add some slip. Okay, got the slip on. Now I'll turn this over. All right, just kind of line it up. There we go. Got a little bit of extra. Let's cut that. Give that a little scoring. Slip. Okay. I'm going to press this down. Press it down. I'm going to work this over. Okay, just working that seam there. Working this here, this side. There we go. Push it down, push it down, push it down, push it down. All right, I like to take a bit of slip, almost like putting like caulking into here. Just kind of coat the inside. We're not going to be able to do this to the other side, but one side we will. And then I like to take a little bit more slip and go on the outside here. Same idea. Push that out, push that out, push that out. There we go. Now I'll take my knife and just kind of work it up. Just work that seam. There you go. I'll just carve this out a little bit here right now. There we go. Okay. Now I gotta score this edge. So this was the easy part. The tough part is to put on the second panel because you can't, there's no way to go inside of it, right? You got to kind of line things up. It's doable. Kind of a pain, but it's doable. Come on. You can push open the door. My cat wants to come outside. It's not very bright. Can't push the door open quite himself, even though he's perfectly capable of it. I'll take this. I'm just gonna trim the edge a little bit. Just trim this edge. I'm gonna trim it up so we can get a nice even join on here. A nice even join. Okay. Again, gotta score everything. So I don't know what happened to winter up here. I'm up at Mount Baldy, and usually it's still pretty chilly. We've got temperatures at 95 degrees and 85 degrees up here right now, which is what, 30 to 35 degrees Celsius, 85 to 95 degrees Fahrenheit. It's crazy. Just so warm. It's like, I thought last winter was a bad winter for snow, and God said, hold my beer, and he did this winter, which is even worse. It was like no snow. It's the first winter that I've had in God knows how long where I haven't had 20 days of skiing or snowboarding out. Which is saying a lot since I live on a ski hill. But hopefully next winter will be better. Better be. Some slip. Slip this. Put the lid on and put this guy on. And line it up. Yeah. The trimming did the trick. This would have been a little sloppy if I didn't do that trim. Work it in a bit. A little bit more slip on that side. Just work this seam a little bit. Bueno. Looking good. All right. Next piece. I'm going to attach this to here. See, we got to trim that up a little bit. Just kind of these things kind of dry differently and warp differently. Just gotta kind of do your best to make them match before you attach them, or else you get a wonky base. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna make sure this is centered. Score their foot. While I'm at it, I'll score both of these sides here. There we go. Now I'll kind of push that in. I'm gonna score and slip this stuff, get this attached. Score this. It's nice to be able to work outside again. My studio is unheated up in the cellar here, and when it gets cold, it's like really uncomfortable to work down there. I usually switch to hand building in the winter, so because I can work upstairs near the wood stove and handle it outside. Well, I'm looking forward to getting back on my wheel again soon. It's been nice to do some hand building. I do enjoy it an awful lot. There we go. Okay. Those little panels. So I need to cut this like an angle. And I just gotta trim these. This needs to come up on an angle. Yeah, that'll look good. Okay. Touch this piece. Get him. I have a couple protectors in the house. Pops is a Jack Russell Chihuahua who's very fierce, more like a demon. The big dog's Maisie. She's a lab. Pops thinks you are a snack. Maisie thinks you might have snacks. Both are. Alright, almost there. Okay. Getting really close to being done here. Just gotta smooth out some of these edges. Just about done here. Flip this over. Hey, dude.
Up, dude.
Come on in.
Hi, Pops. Hi, Pops. Hi, Pops. Oh, you're so fierce.
What do you have?
Hi, Maisie.
What do you have there?
Hoppy water.
Hoppy water.
It's non-alcoholic beer. I've been drinking a lot of it recently. This is, I haven't had their golden ale. But it beats the hell out of nothing.
Okay.
At least it makes you feel like you're drinking something, you know?
All right. Well, give me a second.
That's a cool bottle.
Thanks. I'm just finishing up filming it right now. And I was gonna do this tonight, but then you're here, and I'm like, I'm not gonna get this done tonight. And I rolled this all out yesterday, so it'll be dry by tomorrow. So
Nice.
I rolled the slabs out the day before, right?
Yeah.
And then
Ow,
I didn't think I was gonna be done training before like 5, really.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I'm not going. I didn't think I'd be able to see it, but then I got done off the mountain at like pretty quick.
Nice. That's cool. That's great, man.
It's called a Pilgrim bottle. It used to be flasks that pilgrims would carry with freaking booze in it.
Oh, that's cool.
Unlike what you just brought me, which is not booze.
No, it tastes like booze, though.
Oh, okay. I have booze in my fridge. I might have a real beer.
Good for you. They have,
because I'm not trying to have babies anymore.
Right, fair enough.
In fact, they scare the shit out of me.
Dude, we just had a 2-year-old at our house for a week.
Dude.
I have not slept that well in a very long time. Like, I slept
after he left, right? Not while he was there.
No, every night he was there because every day we'd be out with the kid, you know, doing stuff. By the end of the day, I was so exhausted. I just lay down. I mean, he mostly sleeps through the night once you get him down.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be so exhausted. I could get in bed, just done. I just pass out. Because he's so exhausting.
They are exhausting. Children are exhausting.
Mm-hmm.
Children are exhausting.
He's a good kid, though.
Good. Good. It's good when they're good kids because it sucks when they're not.
Yeah, fair enough. Are the kids here today?
No. Woohoo!
Nice.
No, I asked their mom to take them for the weekend because I had search and rescue training all weekend.
Right, fair enough.
All right.
You can tell Rowan he can have as many of these as he wants.
All right. So, that's what we got. I think it's a pretty cool bottle.
Yeah, it looks great, man.
For sale, $500.
Those you're going to sell it for?
I don't know. I have no idea what I'll sell it for.
Just put a cork in the top?
I'm gonna put booze in it and then a cork at the top.
Nice. The old glaze on it, color it up.
I'm gonna put an underglaze on it and then draw on it and then probably just put a clear. So I'll put this is a black clay, fires to black. So
Cool.
So I'll probably put a white underglaze on it or a red underglaze on it, and then draw into that underglaze and leave a design, and then put it.
So it'll, when you draw on it, it'll be like you're drawing in black on white.
Yep.
Gotcha.
And it'll look very cool. I have some pieces inside who do that. This graffito treatment, I really like it. My sister got me into it. She's like, you should try this, and I'm like, this is addictive. This is not what I needed to do. This is not increasing my productivity as a ceramic artist. It's making me slow down even more on this stuff, but it's okay.
Well, you're just experimenting now.
Well, one of the things that I'm getting the handle of as I'm entering the professional ranks is how much of this stuff that I actually sell when I go to art walks and
right
and whatnot.
What people want, what people don't want.
Yeah, and but one of the things is that I only sell once a month because I work a full-time job, right?
Right.
And so I don't really sell more than 20 pieces in a month, either online or at a vending. So I can slow down and produce some stuff that I really like.
Yeah, that's sort of why I do bags and stuff, you know, because like they take a lot longer, but I actually enjoy making them. And like,
Yeah. So I'm just about done here. I will kind of
Dude, the gas when I stopped at 76 was the regular was $6.29 a
Dude,
gallon.
I know. I filled up yesterday. It was 5.5. It's gone up overnight.
Yeah, well, the 76s are always more. The premium, which is what I normally put in my car at home, but I'm not anymore.
Mm-hmm.
$6.70 a gallon.
Jesus.
Yeah, I mean it's 76. The 76 is always expensive, but
Okay. Let me turn off the camera before we get into conspiracy theories,
no worries.
because I got lots of good ones.
Oh,
right
do you?
now.
Awesome. I got a new podcast for you to listen to that's really good. It's
Cool.
not a conspiracy one. It's a bunch of guys that quit CNN.
Oh, CNN's fucking garbage.
Well, yeah, they quit CNN to do their own thing. Like, do you know who Ryan Grimm is? He's
Yeah.
cool. I'll wait for you to turn off your camera.
So, I mean, CNN is as bad as Fox.
yeah, I agree. Absolutely. If not
The-
worse.
Yeah, actually, I
Because they
think
pretend to be credible, you know?
Yeah.
Whereas Fox doesn't pretend to be credible.
I actually, yeah.
Shristy found a happy divorce, congratulations on your divorce card section at our local store. Her friend just got divorced, so it was like their congratulations on your divorce.
Oh, I remember those cards. I think we gave each other those cards.
I definitely sent you a digital one. I'm not big on cards.
All right.
I feel bad. I should be hanging out with Enrico this weekend because he's down here.
Oh,
And
invite him up here.
No, he's down here. His daughter has had a brainstem stroke.
Yeah.
And so he's down here doing treatment with her, and he just put up a GoFundMe for $35,000 to help pay for his daughter's next treatment, which I've already donated several $100s to him. But he's down here with his whole family, and I was like, oh, I should reach out to him and take him out. But I know if I'm like, hey, I'll take you out for your birthday, like, it's just the way he is. Like, I love the guy, but he'd be like, okay, and he'd bring his whole family, and I'd have to take his whole family out for his birthday.
Oh.
And then it'd be like this. And Enrico, I love the guy, but he does not know how to say goodbye. He's always the last one at the party. And so I'd be out with him for like 1 in the
You two
morning.
must be out there forever then, because you got the same affliction.
Yeah. So we'd be out till like 1 in the morning. You know what I mean? And then I'd be exhausted, and I wouldn't get him done. So I love the guy, but I don't need to see him on this trip.
All right. Can you press the button in there for me?
Yeah, sure.